Hello everyone. Today I want to talk a little more about spirituality. I know a number of people who are starting to wake up or have a higher awareness, and they're kind of seeking guidance. And sometimes, they stumble around the wrong people and they make them feel less than what they should be feeling because they're being told they're doing something wrong, or that they need to start doing something that they don't really feel like they want to do, or that they're not ready to do. So the way I view it is, everybody has an awakening when they're ready. Some is a rude awakening like mine. Mine was a near-death experience. Or it's something that happens gradually, and you just, slowly realize that things are not the way you thought they were, or the way you were taught to believe that they are. So I'm just wanting to let you know that, there is no right or wrong way. There's no right or wrong way to meditate. You can just sit quietly with your eyes closed and just listen to the sounds around you. Or you can just peacefully have a stroll through nature and be wide awake. But again, just being very present, like checking out all the plants around you, the mushrooms, the trees, just being fully present, feeling the sun on your face. Guided meditations, or, going out for a run or a walk even. I always found when I ran that I would just kind of zone out. And so, it was a meditative thing for me. If I were stressed out and I went for a run, I'd always feel better when I came back because it would be like a meditation. So it doesn't have to be any one way. It doesn't have to be like the person that, maybe someone who's very spiritually awake and you think that you have to do exactly what they're doing. I know a lot of people read tarot cards. I personally do not. I'm not saying I never will. I just don't feel drawn to them right now. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you are drawn to them, great. It's not right or wrong. It's just whatever your higher self is guiding you to. I believe a spiritual person is just someone who cleans up all their clutter inside and outside so that they can hear clearly their guidance from their higher self or their guides. It's not about comparing yourself to other people. The only one you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. You should always strive to be the best version of yourself, because we are all individuals. We're all different. So how can we possibly compare ourselves to someone else? We just can't. This journey is not about anybody else, and we're not meant to push it on anyone else. We are just to do the best that we can with ourselves and shine our lights very, very brightly. And that alone does affect people around us. It helps people around us wake up. And it's a beautiful thing when, your loved ones start to see things the way that you see them. But when you're trying to push it on them, they just push back. When they're not ready, it's not going to happen. So anyway, I just wanted to share that today because I have a number of people in my circle right now that are just waking up, and also one who's been awake for a while but has kind of gotten stalled and thinks that, because of how far he is, that he's looking down on people, telling other people what to do, that they're doing things the wrong way. And he's just kind of stuck right now, but I'm sure he'll come around. But it's not about forcing anything that we know or do on other people. It's just to set an example. And once we are fully healed, or I shouldn't say fully healed, I don't know if we're ever fully healed, but once we are healed, then it is to share what we've learned on our journey. Because at some point after our healing, our clearing, our awareness, our learning, we feel the desire to help others. And we don't help others by telling them that they have to do what we did, because that's not true. They may not do much of what we did. But what we do is share what we did, what we learned along the way, and they can take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And the biggest thing is just, to be there so that they have someone to talk to that doesn't think they're crazy while they're going through it. Because for me, if my cousin Tina would not have been there for me, I honestly don't know what I would have done, because everyone thought I had totally lost my mind. And you know, I really was questioning my sanity. But thankfully, she came back into my life at just the exact time that I needed her. So I share these videos because I want to help those of you who are going through it and don't have anyone to talk to. You can talk to me. I'm here. And there's many others like me. So anyway, that's my message for today. I hope it helps someone. Love you all.